is a movie called Alive, Island of the Alive. And it's about this man whose DNA made babies who had big heads and sharp teeth. And when a woman was having a baby and it was one of them, they would just take their guns. It was like pow, pow, pow. Oh no, it's one of them. You have a baby by him, you don't know you're about to have his baby. It's just one day he was in the hospital and he's like having his baby and he's waiting outside and the room just goes quiet. You hear a baby crying and the room gets quiet and he goes back there. Oh man, everybody was just all chopped up everywhere. And the baby was there just chewing on everything. And then it started crawling. Oh my goodness. One of those babies needs to live on a special place. So they found an island that looked like this. And it was Island of the Alive. And the babies lived there. Man. One of them touch you. Oh my goodness. That's it. It was mad strong too. Babies were strong, head was big. It was crazy. And I believe it was based off a true story. And there's another one. I think it's called Basket Case. About this guy who was just a normal guy. Except for he used to walk around with a basket. And except for in the basket was his little brother. And except for his brother was like deformed. And he has icing on the cake. He was attached to him. His brother was attached to him. That's why he walked around with him in the basket. He couldn't get rid of him. He had to walk around with that basket. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Crazy, right? It can happen to anybody. Man, the type of man, you think, like in this day and age, someone coming out with a movie like that, like Island of the Alive, where a woman is giving birth to a baby in a taxi, and a cop is pulling up to help her give birth, and then he says, "Oh no, it's one of them!" Bah, bah, bah! He's like, ah! Or a man whose body was deformed because his brother is still attached to him and he's in a basket and he's a basket case. You think they can make movies like that right now? You get sued. Somebody gonna say, "Oh, that was so mean. I cried. I cried for the baby. Baby just out there eating people, trying to survive." They always want to figure out a way. Like, what if we, like, he lived on the island and he could have his own everything, and we could put animals on the island so he could flourish and eat and learn to be like us. Right. I mean, that was a funny movie, man. Those are some funny. You gotta see, because that's why I'm not scared of these movies right now. I'm not scared. They're funny. I saw some real scary movies. So the movies y'all be scared of, that's not even scary. It's funny. Man, how you scared of the wind? How you gonna make a whole movie about the wind chasing you? Are you okay? Did you watch that episode on Jerry Seinfeld where he was like, "That's it. That's the show. Nothing. The hell is wrong with you? The wind is chasing me." I'm good. So creative. What a big budget. That sounds like something somebody would do when they don't have a budget. Did you steal that idea from someone with a smaller budget? inquiring minds would like to know. It's a little weird. It's like when like the Blair Witch Project came out. And it ended up being something. And art is stealing. So I wonder where they actually got that idea from to shoot like that. But then at the top of that, if they are the ones that, as they say, groundbreaking, why after that all of a sudden they did a disaster movie where they shot the film like that? Not them. Somebody else took the idea and ran with it. Really? You're gonna take somebody else's idea? Their whole style? Get your own style. I know they ain't the first, but it ain't gotta be the last, but I don't know. Just my opinion. Anyway. That's 1 hour and 30 minutes right there.